Understanding self-mutilation. Many people think that self-mutilation is a way of trying to kill yourself. It often isn't. Self-mutilation is a way of expressing the anger, agonization, and pain that people face when they are depressed or suffering from other mental health issues. Just as depression can be described as anguish turned inwards, self-mutilation can be described as psych pain turned inwards in the most physical way. Girls who are in pain deal with it by harming themselves. Mary Pfeiffer. Sometimes if people are depressed, it can be hard for them to explain to others how they feel, and they may not even have the energy to try. That isolation can lead them to take their pain and anger out on themselves. They may use a brief episode of self-mutilation as a way to express how they feel. They may scratch up their arms or legs once or twice, and then they leave it at that. For others, though, it can turn into a regular thing. I had thoughts about suicide, but I wouldn't ever have attempted it. Cutting was just a way of doing something a lot less severe and a lot less permanent to express what I was feeling. I guess I didn't have any other way. It really scared me because I was making myself bleed, and it freaked me out. I felt that I just had so much pain inside me and so much Jezebel, get back here. So much I was going through that I felt like nobody could see. So I quantified it. That was what it was about for me. I think it was like, this is how bad it is. Marley, 21. People who cut regularly when they are experiencing severe emotional pain often have a ritual around their cutting that includes a special place and particular tools. The physical pain of self-mutilation replaces the emotional pain they are feeling. It becomes a necessary release. Cutting, burning, scarring, picking at scabs repeatedly to make it a deeper scar, and pulling out your hair are all types of self-mutilation. Some people bang their heads up until they pass out or break their own bones. Self-mutilation is not about wanting to die, it's about trying to feel alive. The description of cutting as a bright red scream really illustrates what it's about. Cutting was because I needed to get back into my life. You sink into this place where you can't think or feel. You don't know what you're doing. My brain subconsciously would tell me that that's what I had to do to get out of the horrible hell I would snap into. Cutting yourself is pain and blood and living, and it's taking away the pain of being this empty person. Claire, 17. When a person's pain or depression is very intense, they may become disconnected from their real self, known as a dissociative state. In order to protect themselves from their feelings, they feel so numbed and lost that it's as if they are floating above the rest of the world, or becoming part of the furniture, or drifting away entirely. The physical pain of self-mutilation can Mutilation can snap them back into the real world. When I cut myself, it was almost like blacking out. Something would snap in my mind. Claire, 17.